guys, it's VEDA day 5. Oh my gosh, I made like almost a whole week. Yay, this is exciting. But for today, because I really like making lists, and because I talked about my book to movie adaptations that I'm excited about, I thought today I would talk about the books themselves that are coming out this year that I'm really excited to read. The first one that I'm like, oh my gosh, is the sequel to Cruel by Jennifer Albin called Altered. I just love that book. I've done a review on it, a separate review, so you can see that, and I just love the whole concept of the world that she's created, and I'm excited to read more about it. Similarly, I'm really excited for the third Divergent book, which comes out in the same month, I believe. And I've done a review of that one, and the end of Insurgent just is still killing me, even though I read it last summer. So I really need some closure. Third book I'm really excited for is Hidden by Marie-Anne Curley. Now, I read Marie-Anne Curley's other books, The Named, that series, and Old Magic back in middle school, and I loved them. But this one's supposed to be very different than her old ones. Her other ones were like time travel, like magic, really interesting stuff, and this one is supposed to be angels and romance, and I'm just like, I don't know, but I'm gonna read it because I loved her other books. And I don't mind angel romance. I mean, I read the Hush Hush series, and I enjoyed that. Alright, but we'll see. Fourth one I'm excited for is Hearken by Caleb Nation. Now this one is technically already out, and I've already read the first 5 chapters. Even though I've bought the full book, I just haven't gotten a chance to read all of it. But the print edition is coming out, and I've already pre-ordered it, and I'm getting a signed copy, and my name's in the back, and I'm just, So I really like that one. I highly recommend it for anyone who hasn't heard of him. You can check out, Caleb Nation actually has a YouTube account. If you haven't heard of him, he's pretty awesome. For those of you who don't know, J.R.R. Tolkien is actually coming out with a new book. Bet you didn't expect that one considering he's dead. But apparently his son has edited together some bits or pretty much a whole story that Tolkien had written like in the 30s. And that's being released this year, I'm pretty sure. It's called The Fall of Arthur, and it follows like the Arthurian legend, and I really love the Arthurian legend because I just finished watching Merlin, and I love all of that kind of thing. So, and I love Tolkien. I mean, I talked the other day about The Hobbit, and yeah. Next one is already technically out, but I'm still really excited. It literally just came out like this week. But it's called This Is What Happy Looks Like by Jennifer E. Smith. She also wrote The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight, which I loved. It was such a cute little story, and you know, sometimes in the mood for just a cute little love story with a happy ending, and sometimes just I don't feel like being such a masochist with the stuff I read where they just kill all the characters, all of them. Speaking of like a little bit like cuter young adult story, Invisibility by Andrea Kramer and David Levithan is coming out soon, and I love David Levithan because I read Every Day, and I did a review on that, and I just love his writing style, and I love how he collaborates with a lot of other authors. I think it's about like either the girl or the guy is invisible, and the girl is the only one who could see it or something like that. I don't know, it sounded really cute. Last one, and I'm really excited, if you can't tell by my spazziness, is Vicious by Victoria E. Schwab. But she is the one who wrote The Archive, which I'm reading now, and as far as I can tell, it's about these 2 med students who are doing research on like supernatural abilities, and like apparently under certain conditions one can develop them, and then during the course of their research they like have a falling out and they become enemies, and then 10 years later they're like arch nemesises, and one of them is like the villain, and but they both have superpowers, and I'm just like, ah, it sounds so good. So I'm really, really excited for that one. And I think that's about it. If you have any other recommendations, I read a lot. I'm really excited for these, but I'm always looking for more, as I said in my book haul. So yeah, let me know about those, and I will see you tomorrow.